We're at the Tinker Swiss Cottage and Victorian home of Robert Tinker. In 1856, Robert Tinker moved from out east to work for the Manning Reaper Company. It was then that he met Mary Dorr Manning, his first wife. Robert Tinker's inspiration for the cottage came during his tour of Europe in 1862, where he fell in love with the architecture of Switzerland. And in 1865, Robert began building his Swiss cottage on the limestone bluff overlooking Kent Creek, and finishing the cottage in 1870 when he and Mary married. The Tinkers invited many of Mary's family into their home, and everyone seemed to enjoy the comforting atmosphere that the cottage had to offer. So much so that some members may have never left.
Anybody up here with us?
Eight people died in the home, including Robert Tinker, his first wife Mary, and his second wife Jessie Dorr Tinker. When Robert was alive, his foot was severed after getting hit by a train. He had his gardener bury it on the property. Is Robert Tinker still looking for his foot? Our team is here to find out if the Tinkers still reside in this cottage.
3, 2, 1.
Majority of the claims in the house are, people hear things, they hear footsteps, they hear creaks, sometimes it'll sound like people are talking upstairs. Like if you're downstairs in the library, it'll sound like people are having a conversation upstairs.
What was the time that you can remember that really freaked you out in the house?
We were done for the evening. I was just closing the house, closing, turning off the lights, shutting the shades, and I came around the corner, and I was going to go up the main staircase, and the door that leads to the dining room, boom. And so I just ran upstairs. I would imagine that if anybody was in the house, it would probably be them because, they were basically the only ones to live there and die there.
The Wisconsin-Illinois Paranormal Investigation Team now presents one of the most anticipated investigation reveals this year. First, we set up our equipment throughout the house. It has been reported that the Tinkers and some of their extended family haunt this home. We start off in the parlor as one of our IR cameras isn't working right.
Get those things.
That's in the library.
On camera too, nothing. It's way too fuzzy.
Uh-oh, can't see nothing on camera too. It isn't long before something tries to make itself known to us. We didn't hear it at the time, but since we didn't need to boost the audio for it, because it was so loud, we decided that the frequency in which this particular sound was recorded must be far lower than what the human ear could pick up.
No, this stuff's like stapled down or something.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
It's, for the most
It's
part.
really not slick.
Yeah.
It's pretty much down. At least if somebody catches on, it's got a lot of slack before it's going to pull the camera down. So.
We'll repeat that again.
No, this stuff's like stapled down or
Oh,
something.
it is? Okay.
Yeah.
It's, for the most
It's
part.
really not slick.
Yeah.
It's pretty much down. At least if somebody catches on, it's got a lot of slack before it's going to pull the camera down. So.
Yeah.
Jessie Dorr Tinker? Can you let me know you're here? Do you want to take us and show us around? I'd love to be a guest in your home. Having no personal experiences in the kitchen, the team heads upstairs through the red room to run an EVP session in the hallway. We are later surprised at what we discovered on our IR camera in the red room. It appears as though something was watching Steve, the cottage's executive director. The problem is, the cameras we use have no viewfinder. The only way to watch what's on these cameras was at our command central, 2 floors down in the basement. We'll repeat that again. Watch as we walk through the room. The camera smoothly follows Steve. I emphasize smooth because if you notice, there was no camera jiggle at all, which is what you might expect if this was a result of vibrating floorboards as we walk through the room. No cords were pulled loose as though Steve had tripped on anything, and the team tried to recreate movement on the camera and just couldn't come up with any natural explanation. Even stranger, fast forward ahead a couple of hours to when Mitch, Brian, and Steve have spent some time in the red room and decide it's time to move to another area of the house. Watch again as the same camera seemingly follows Steve. We'll show that again for you, but watch closely. The camera seemingly moves in anticipation of Steve's movement to leave the room. The team has taken a short break and have reconvened at Command Central, which is in the basement kitchen. While talking and laughing quite loudly, a whistle is heard in the serving kitchen right above us. No one was upstairs at the time.
Came to see your beautiful house tonight, so maybe you can let us know you're here.
You can show us around a little.
Is that you making the light go up a little bit? You can make it go all the way over to the red, then I would know for sure you're here.
We'd really like to meet with you. Maybe you can tell us why you're afraid of trains.
I don't like trains either. I live next to trains and I don't like them. I don't like the noises they make. Is there a reason you're scared of the train?
Having no real responses in one of the upstairs bedrooms, Tracy, Donna, and Brian head down into the parlor where they experience some interesting K2 spikes. Although the team had hoped one of the Tinkers was answering directly, after careful review, this was most likely not the case. On the other hand, there were a couple of times the K2 seemingly responded to directions when given.
Can you come out and show us you're here? You make the lights go up on the meter? We'd love to see them. Can you please do that for us?
Wait, something just happened.
Was it this?
No, there was an actual light going up.
Can you please show us again? Thank you. How about again? Can you make it do it again?
What time?
10:25. Lights on the meter are going up. Can you show us again, please?
Oops.
If you can please just make them go up one more time.
There we go.
How about again? If you can make them go all the way up, then we will know for sure you are here.
Holy crap, it went up again.
Then again.
I don't know what Laura knows.
Can you keep letting it go up? Be great if you can keep doing that, then we know for sure you're here. Maybe you can tell us who's doing that.
I'll step out for a minute.
Can you make it do it again?
Hey Laura, we're getting some activity on the can meter.
How about again?
Laura,
Lots of energy. There we go.
the parlor.
There we go. Oh, my,
Whoa.
almost all the way up that time.
Great energy.
10:27.
Are you in this room right now?
Can you make it go up again?
Can you make it go up another light?
It's kind of like a game. There we go.
The theory when using a K2 is that it quickly detects electromagnetic fluctuations and spikes and is easily seen when investigating in the dark. The system is known for being too sensitive at times, however, picking up readings from objects such as cell phones and radios. Our team looks for correlations between increases in electromagnetic fields and other paranormal activity.
Do too many people bother you?
Are you hiding on us now?
No.
It's 1 for yes, 2 for no.
No. Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you again? Are you afraid of trains?
Did the train hurt you, Mr. Tinker?
No. Yeah, that's what he said before, that it didn't hurt him.
I would think it would have.
Is Mary here?
No.
Is Jessie here?
No.
I don't know.
Is Teddy here?
It's just you tonight?
No.
No.
Well, you told us before there was more people.
Did 5, was it?
Yeah.
No.
Can you blink the
More
lights?
than that.
Can you blink the lights? I'm gonna count. And when I get to the number of people that are here, please blink the lights at that point. 1, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. There's 4 people?
And that was the only number we didn't say.
We skipped it.
We said
went from
3,
to 5.
and it said, and he told us no, and we said 5, and he said no, and we
No,
never
that's right.
asked for.
Yeah.
We skipped it.
Are there 4 people? Please answer again. Are there 4
Yeah,
people
he just
here?
did.
Yes.
I missed it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Tinker. Is it okay that we're in your home? Can you make that blink 3 times if you can see us? I know that probably takes a lot of energy, and we sure appreciate what you're doing. There's 1. There's 2. Mr. Tinker, can you see us? We're looking for a third. There's a third. Mr. Tinker. I did, I heard something.
Yeah, it's back there.
Mr. Tinker, I'd like to see you take that number up much, much higher. I want to make sure that you are really here with us. So if you make the numbers go really, really high, I'm going to know that that's you. So I'm going to count backwards from 3. Okay? And when I get down to 1, please make the numbers go really, really high, okay? I know that's a lot of energy.
Yeah, C6.
3, 2, 1. Really high.
He did. He went
I went
up.
up.
He's been expending a lot of energy talking.
Yeah, but we're only going up 1. Are we going up 2? I don't know he's saying 1.
You went up 2.
It was a 1, basically, it was, every time you said it,
How many
it
numbers?
flashed 1,
Yeah.
and then every you said it again, it flashed again, and then the last time it flashed twice.
Since it is wrong to assume that any EMF reading detected or measured is of an anomalous or paranormal origin without examination and evaluation, Susan and I later returned to the parlor to see if we can get any additional hits on our K2. My name is Laura. I know you used a lot of energy earlier talking with Tracy, my friend Tracy. I think it would be really nice if you could make that light flash. Can you make that light flash for us? I know you did it earlier, and I know it took a lot of energy to do, and I know you like talking to Tracy. And I understand that because Tracy lives near me. She lives right across the street from me. I bet you had neighbors you talked to. Did you have a lot of neighbors? I know that Mary was your neighbor.
Would you like Tracy to come back and talk to you?
If you'd like Tracy to come back and talk to you, blink once for yes. I'm going to count to 3, Mr. Tinker. 1, 2, 3. Susan and I tried everything, including provoking, even while the guys were provoking upstairs, but we just couldn't get any K2 hits. Later, Tracy and Donna try a K2 session once more before we wrap up for the night. This time, though, they got more than just lights.
Well, Mr. Tinker, we're back.
We're apologizing for them.
I don't think they were being very nice.
Did you see the lights go?
Wasn't really much. Are you back with us, Mr. Tinker?
Although these EVPs are heard much better with headphones, we will loop the third of these 4 EVPs for you so that you can hear it much better. Watch again, only this time, notice the light anomaly that appears as though it's coming out of the K2 and exits the screen.
Well, Mr. Tinker, we're back.
We're apologizing for them.
I don't think they were being very nice.
Did you see the lights go?
Wasn't really much. Are you back with us, Mr. Tinker?
Over the years of investigating, we've focused on the consistencies during our investigations, and we've noticed that paranormal activity comes in clusters. Watch as Donna and Tracy continue investigating the parlor. A light anomaly not only zips past the K2, but it sets off the K2 and makes a sound while it is going past. These are things we just cannot ignore.
Well, Mr. Tinker, we're back.
We're apologizing for them.
I don't think they were being very nice.
Did you see the lights go?
Are you back with us, Mr. Tinker?
Remember, it's 1 light for yes, 2 lights for no.
No, I shouldn't have. Can you make the lights move again? However you want to make them move. Just make them go out and let us know you're here. There you go, thank you. Can you make them move again?
Thank you.
Oh,
Would,
go ahead.
would you like us to move the rocking chair in here?
I think we should try moving the K2 meter over there and just see if we get different readings in a different spot.
Okay.
Can you make the lights move when it's over here?
We know that this light anomaly was not an insect in any way. As you can see, looking closely at the bottom right corner of the video, an insect goes past and looks much different than the light anomaly that set off our K2 and gave us an EVP. Illinois Paranormal Investigation Team believes beyond a reasonable doubt that the Tinker Swiss Cottage is a bed of paranormal activity.